You won't believe this, but this guy still doesn't have a habit. What a big kid. If he doesn't improve, he may end up in the stands. His brother coached him personally to get Mike on field. Thought it a joke? He was serious. Don't disappoint, let's play. Look, everyone is hoping you'll become a star player. They aren't kidding around. Subtitles, don't want to disappoint them, do you? Well, his brother's strict with Mike, who never gives up. The bond grew closer, and as Mike got closer to the Tosi family, rumors started reaching Tosi's ears during the party. Friends jokingly called Mike King Kong, saying he'd eat at her husband's restaurant in one meal. Tosi just smiled. However, those narcissistic and arrogant socialites became even more unrestrained, making Tosi feel increasingly convinced that she had truly altered Mike's destiny. But he seemed to forget about his daughter's feelings, so he asked her seriously if living under the same roof as Mike felt awkward. His daughter's thoughts went way beyond what he expected. She was not just thinking about Tosi's life, but other fun things too. She wanted to be a good friend to Mike, but felt a bit awkward being so close to him. She wanted to stand by Mike as the best buddy, but also hesitated, feeling a little torn inside. Deep down, she hoped to always be by his side, but felt unsure about it. Cheers to you for 6 years, Mike. Everyone is giving you compliments for parking. With 10 doses of that fun stuff, Ollie. All the deliciousness is awaiting you. That night, Mike hit up Tosi saying he wanted a driver's license. Tosi was baffled. You don't even have a car. What do you need a license for? But Mike insisted he just wanted something to prove his identity. They checked locally and shockingly, Mike was nowhere. They finally decided to make Mike a legal family member, but while handling paperwork, Tosi first learned of Mike's tragic childhood from records. He had never met his dad. The only thing he knew was from the principal, who said his father jumped off a bridge on a dark night. His mother was a drug addict, raising over 10 kids, but he was forcibly taken from her as a child due to lack of income. As a mom herself, Tosi decided to visit Mike's mother. Seeing this woman for the first time, Tosi felt she looked utterly worn. When she learned Tosi wanted to adopt Mike, her words dripped with guilt. She once thought she might collapse, but never wanted anyone else to not want her. No matter where I am, he would always come to find me and take care of me. When Tosi inquired about Mike's background and true name, a remark from his dad made her burst into laughter. He's William, last name also William. Mike's mother, moved by Tosi's sincerity, finally agreed to let Mike be adopted. Tosi held her hand tight. True strength lies in understanding each other's vulnerabilities and giving care. After getting Mom's okay, Tosi's family asked Mike if he wanted to be part of their crew. He instinctively looked at his sister and then at his little. I've already got an idea. From that moment onwards, Mike had his very first personal ID. Subtitles. After obtaining his license, his dad gave him a pickup. Mike took his brother for a drive but crashed at an intersection. When Tosi rushed over, she saw the front end of the car crumpled, and Mike was filled with guilt, while his brother had just a few scrapes. Staff told Tosi this was nothing short of a miracle. He was like a superhero during the crash. Otherwise, based on the normal course of events, his brother would have been critically injured or worse. Tosi felt blessed by divine protection, but when she saw Mike's injured arm, it hit her there's no divine intervention. It was actually Mike, like a superhero, shielding his brother from danger. But this was also Mike's Achilles heel. Despite his strong protective instincts, he could never bear to harm anyone. To succeed in football, he must overcome this weakness, but struggled to keep pace with the coach in training. Subtitles. At that very moment, Tosi walked up to him and inquired, if someone were intent on harming you, would you stand in their way? Would you ensure your own safety? Would you think of me when you see his appearance? Will you remember me at crucial moments? You have to make sure no one can harm him. Do you understand? Will you protect your family? Yes. Good boy. And then let him go play. Following Tosi's guidance, Mike quickly developed into a key player for the team, and soon his chance rose. But as soon as the game kicked off, he was completely outplayed by the opponents due to his lack of experience and couldn't defend at all. The score kept widening. The coach was as anxious as an ant on a hot pan, while Mike, like a misbehaving kid, couldn't find a solution. Father of the opposing player outside the court also began to loudly hurl insults at him, which really crossed TWSEYS micro times east line, or A micro times east gravi outlet 3CA line a quarter gamma not unless 3CA 3 currents in paragraphy or a quarter acute FIVE ligatures not sign AI quarter acute Q2 really a quarter uoi ow. During the last play of the first half, Mike got knocked down, and the opponent even kicked him hard in the head. The coach was furious and the referee ignored him. Finally, he couldn't hold back, yelling, "This young man's on my team. I'll protect him like my own son. Don't worry, I'll protect you." As the second half began, Mike seemed like a changed person, constantly recalling the tactics he practiced with his tools. His voice echoed like magic in his ears as the match began, and Mike charged out like a wild beast, fierce. He became unstoppable, breaking defenses and leading the team to score one after another, gradually reversing the score. In the end, he miraculously led his team to victory, with little brother playing a crucial role. He specially recorded Mike's game footage to send to colleges nationwide. When the coaches saw the video, they all couldn't help but grin like proud ants, exclaiming that this kid was a genius. So then the next day, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more hilarious clips.